So hello and welcome back to another video. My name is Glenn and today we're looking at some Brazilian coins. So these are pretty much the earliest Brazilian coins I do have on the table. I think I have some more older ones. I'll make another video detailing the older ones, but I only show one here. This is a 20 reis. And as you can see from the scratching, this probably had some long-term damage from circulation, but also I think in the past someone has cleaned it. So they've actually scratched it because there's not as much wear on the actual coin as you would expect from all the scratches on it. And as you can see on the face, yeah, this has been cleaned. Someone's actually scratched it. So this is a coin you don't want. But this is a 1869 and it's a 20 reis coin. Now, there are two varieties and you need to check the RS. The ones with the dot after the S come from Brussels. And then this one does not have the dot, so it was minted in Brazil itself. So in this condition, you're only looking at a few dollars, but these coins are not too hard to get there. 1868, 90 million. You should be able to pick it up for $5 in reasonable condition. But if you want it uncirculated, then you get that higher value. So, this is the earliest coin. Oh, not the earliest coin. I do have earlier coins of Brazil, but I just can't find them. Anyway, so this coin has the globe with the Portuguese coat of arms. And on this side, it has Pedro II, by grace of God, constitutional emperor and perpetual defender of Brazil. Obviously, Brazil is a republic now, so he is no longer the actual king. And sorry, it's the coat of arms of Brazil, not Portugal. These, I don't even know what these are called. They're also on the Portuguese coat of arms. And then we have probably one of the more common types, and this is the 1901. And this one's a bit different in that the date is in Roman numerals. So we have 1000, then we have 100 and 1000. So 1000 minus 100 is 90, and we just have the 1. And this one has the Brazilian coat of arms, so the current one they use with the Southern Cross. Yes. Australia, New Zealand, Samoa, go eat your heart out. You're not the only ones that use the Southern Cross. And this is the lowest denomination of this series. They did issue a 20, a 50, a 40, and a 10 reis, but they were with other issues. And we have Republic of United States of Brazil. And that's what it was called. And it's still called that. And then we have on this side, this is, but is that a better image? No, that one's a bit worn. Down the 200. As you can see, the 200, similar design. Okay, there you go. Liberty. So this is Liberty herself on Brazilian coins. And then we have all those stars around. Those stars might represent the actual states. Not too sure. It just could be designed. As you can see, these are not milled. So look at the 400. Yes, 400 is a weird denomination, but the Brazilians were pretty impractical at the time. And that one's quite a large coin. And these were designed by a guy named Ernest Paulin Tasset. So he's, I wonder if his initials are actually on the coin. Can't be stuff looking. So this one has a mintage of 26,250,000, and really you should be able to pick these up for like $10. If you wanted to purchase a set of 3, you're probably talking about $10 to $20. Obviously, this one's in a lot lower grade. And then we have the next series that was issued. So this series is a longer issued series, and it does come in most of the denominations. And these were issued from 1918 to 1935. So one of the longer issued series. Actually, I'd say it's the longest issued series that they issued for the reis coins after independence. The pre-independence coins under the Portuguese, they didn't really change the design much. But this coin here, 1919, has a mintage of 2.5 million. So it's a low mint coin. 1920 seems to be the key date, 72,000. So that's the one you want to look for. And the 1935 is a rare coin with only 50 known. So there's not many that were minted. So this coin was not a very popular coin in circulation. So, okay, and you also need to make sure you don't get fake or coins that are low mint. Okay, so that's basically the 50. Then we have the 100. So this one's the most common small denomination that was used at the time. This one's 1926. So this is one of the high mint coins with only 1.8 million. The highest mint is 2.5 million, 1925. So this one's also not a really high mint coin compared to current standards. And then 1935, 36 seems to be the most common. This one, in this condition, probably VF to EF. You're probably talking about $5 to $10 for that one. So that's a nice coin. Then we have the 200. So this is the highest minted denomination in copper nickel. I'm not going to go through all the actual mintages, but you just need to go to Numistar, check up the denomination and see the key dates. So if you've got one. Then we have the 500 and 1000 reis. The 2000 and higher were issued in silver and gold, so those coins are a lot more expensive than these ones. And as you can see, the 200 and 500 have a different design. So this one's more intricate with plants. 1928, and here we have Brazil. So this is probably EF condition, probably in between $10 and $20 for that coin. And here we have a 1000 reis. This seems to be pretty common, this issue. It's only about $5 to $10 for this one. And this is what the actual currency is based on, the 1000 reis denomination. Everything else seems to stem from this at this time period. That's also quite a nice coin. The ones in worse condition seem to sell for about $4 or $5. And then we have the commemorative coins. So there's two types of commemoratives. So there's this one here, which comes in the smallest denomination of 500 reis. This celebrates 100 years of independence, so 1922. And if I'm just checking the mintages, so I do have the 501, oh not that one, the 1000 reis. So they're the only two base metal coins, so there's the aluminium bronze. As you can see, they've got the crown of Portugal and then the frigging cap to represent Brazil. So the minty triggers for this one is 16.6 million. So it is a high mint coin, but there is an error that you need to look for. And oh yeah, looks like I do have it here. And that is the double B. So if you look at the 500, I didn't even know I had this error. So this is the more valuable error. In this condition, you're probably talking about, how much are you talking about? Yeah, probably about 40 to 50 bucks. So we have double B, so BB instead of the BR. So obviously, this is supposed to be an R, but they've engraved it all the way down there. So that's very interesting. I didn't even know I had that error. And then you can see it in better detail. So this is the key error that you need for this coin, which is the double B. And in this condition, I would say very fine to almost extremely fine. It's a very expensive coin to actually get. So that one is, I'm probably gonna put that for sale. And I only purchased that one for like $1 or $2. So that's where you get it. You purchase coins and then you go to check what coins there are, and you find that you got an error. I seem to find that quite often. That's what happens to me. And the 500 reis also has the double B, but that one's more expensive. There's only 13.7 million of the normal coin that I've got here, and you can pick it up for about $5 to $10. So that's the errors for 1922. And there are other coins that they issued. They were in silver 2,000 reis, and we have a gold 10 and 20,000 reis, which are very expensive and prohibitive to actually purchase. Then we have another commemorative coin. So this is 1932, so 10 years later. And this commemorates 400 years of colonization or invasion, whichever one you want to use. Denominations they come in are 100, the 200, which I have here. There is a 400, a 500, 1,000, 2,000, and a 5. Actually, that's it. 2,000 is the highest. 5,000 different denomination. So the only one I got here, and this is probably the one I like the most, is the 200. And as you can see, it has a ship. So I'm not too sure what ship that is. It has a Portuguese coat of arms at the time. And this is a copper nickel coin, 7.93 grams, 25 millimeters. And yes, it has been demonetized. But the mintage for this coin is only 596,000. So if you want to buy it in this condition, you're probably paying at least $10 to $20 for a coin like this. Now you can get lower grades for under $10, but when you're in coin collecting, you usually want a coin that you can actually see some detail on what the coin is. And if we look on the reverse side, sorry, this one is coin rotation. How about the other coins? Is that coin rotation? We need to flip it around there. No, that's metal rotation. Sorry, wrong. That's coin rotation. This is metal rotation. Oh, get myself confused. So Brazil's at the bottom. So it says 400 centenary of colonization of Brazil. You have the globe with the patch going across, piece of wood. It represents the Brazilian coat of arms, which we see on this coin here. So basically, that's what you will be looking for. And there will be errors of this coin, but I've not come across any. Anyway, I hope this helped you with your Brazilian coin collecting. I will be going on with this series, so I'll be going with the other reis coins that were issued for circulation. And have an awesome coin and banknote collecting time. Thank you for watching. If you have a question, please leave it down below.